I didn't expect to be doing a reading right now. There's a very unexpected energy present, but in the most divine way. Like, where things, I heard like things not working out or not going to plan is actually one of the greatest gifts right now for you, for this collective. Welcome. I'm Izzy. I go by 8th House Mercury here because I tell real, raw, honest truth. I'm not here to ever blow smoke up your bum. For context, I had pulled this card originally for a different purpose, and that thing didn't work out. So I was sitting here and Spirit was like, yeah, it was for this. You just didn't know that that thing wasn't going to work out. So here you are. Pandora's gift. There's something that is greater in this revealing that is happening for you. And I'm really like noticing these sort of glyphs that are downloading to her third eye and that are moving through the inside of the mask. And what this is making me think of, I just did a natal chart reading earlier for a lovely client. If you're seeing this, I love you. Is like this observing of the like inside of the mask. And I always our rising sign, right? The pop astrology is like it's the mask you wear. And for those of you who have sat with me in a one-to-one natal chart reading, you know that I go a lot deeper than that. And there's sort of this revelation of your lens, your perception. It's like it's almost I'm seeing you take your like what's the part above the like of your eye, right? It's almost like you're peeling that back and seeing beyond sight. I heard beyond sight, beyond mind. It is this delicious feeling space. And I heard like you're stumbling upon this. This isn't something that you've intentionally tried to step into. This is like I heard a gift of all gifts, Pandora's gifts. So it's kind of cryptic. They're showing me like puzzles or like a troll bridge where it's like you have to answer a riddle. And I don't think you realize that there's something about you have were being tested by the universe, but you had no idea you were in a test. You just are so naturally in alignment right now. This is not for a lot of people. This is a very like okay, I want to get a few descriptors for the collective here just so we can really decipher if this is for you or not, right? Because I'm not here to waste anybody's time. That's our hot commodity here as humans. This card, Trine. In a beautiful, interesting, I was going to say a beautiful spot in life. We have 4th house, 6th, and Libra. So I'm going to say Virgo energy, Libra, Cancer. Planets in the 4th house, 6th house, or in Libra. Anything, one more. 9th house too. 9th house placements. 9th house sun. And maybe you have a very significant or maybe a significant trine in your chart that feels special right now or going through a transit that has a specific trine. And then we have Leo at the bottom. I was feeling the Leo energy. Okay. That's what we'll grab for that. So that's just extra bonus if you feel that. But if you're like, I don't need that confirmation. Oh, I heard Pluto placements in the 7th house, 6th house, 4th house, 9th house, Pluto in those spaces. Okay. All right, let's dive in a little bit deeper. I want to understand this gift. I'm grabbing from my crystal deck just to begin with like keywords. No, they want me to roll the astro dice. Okay. It's almost like I'm on this, and I just saw like a board game with rolling the dice. It's almost like I'm on this adventure game with you guys. I'm seeing Jumanji. Aren't they making a new one? That has been in my psyche. I tend to like start thinking of like the collective field of like movies before they're released. It's almost like it's programming that's out in the field. Okay, we have Saturn in Libra in the 8th house. You might have Saturn in Libra. Let me know. Wow. Okay, whoa, and I just felt that in my heart. There's heartache here. It's through like this untethering. The Okay, they're showing me the sort of trials that you've moved through have been an untethering of your role in deep karmic relationships. It's almost like it's reminding me of this story. I wish I had the gal's video. My goodness. It was a beautiful indigenous story. And I really, really wish I had the knowledge of like where it came from. If I find it, I'll put it down below, where it's about this medicine man who a tribe from nearby, or like that's a 3-day journey away. One of their messengers come and said, "We need your medicine man. Like there's an illness in our tribe, and um, we have no medicine man." And um, so he begins to travel. On his travel, day one, he makes it through this mountain pass, and there's this edge, and a man is on this mountain pass. And he goes, "Hold this for me," and hands the medicine man a rope and ties it around his waist. And the medicine man's like, "What are you doing?" And the man jumps off the cliff to the river off to the side. And so the medicine man catches him with a rope and is holding him. And the man at the bottom of the rope is saying, like, "Don't let me go, don't let me go, don't let me go." And this medicine man's like, "Here, let me pull you up." And he doesn't have the strength to, but if this man would just reach up with his hands, he'd be able to grab him and pull him up. And this man goes, "Don't drop me. I can't swim. Don't drop me. If you drop me, I'm going to die. I'm going to die if you drop me." And so for another day, this medicine man is just holding him on this rope. And the more time that passes, the more these other people in this village are falling ill. And there comes this sort of choice point, and the purpose of this story is, right, it's kind of like the train track analogy, but this man has the capacity to reach up to the medicine man's hands and actually be helped. And the reason I'm sharing this story is because there is this sort of aspect of you freeing yourself from a very specific role that you've played in other people's stories. You freeing yourself from people who are not ready to grow, who are not ready to transform. There's this feeling, it's feeling that's coming up here where it's like they are just not willing to be unstuck. That's a part of their personality, and by proxy, you've let yourself be stuck with them. And you're done with that. And again, with this trial, something happened where like it just was like a no-brainer for you. You're like, "Yeah, of course I'm going to say no to this thing, or step away from this thing, or move on from this thing, or people, place, job, relationship." And it's because this has been the greater pattern that's been at play for you, of like separation from, not separation from relationship, but understanding the quality of connection you desire. And now I'm seeing like there's so much more on the other side. Wow, I love this energy for you all. Tell me more about this, spirit. The gifts. What is these gifts that are coming through? We have luck with lodestone. Yeah, I almost feel like this has been something that's been building for a long time. It's like the sort of imagery is like you've been at this boss fight for so long, where it's like, if you've ever watched like people play games where they've done it so many times, but it's one of those levels where you know all the right moves. It's making me think of when I was playing Hogwarts. You know all the right moves to do, but it's just like that last one, that last no, that last mm-mm. And those are tests from the universe where, for example, you're on a dating app and a person who checks off all of your boxes but one. That's a test. Am I going to compromise? Am I going to compromise and be like, "I guess I'll take this"? Contentment, luck, and contentment. Veracruz amethyst. I love this, where it's like, and last, we're going to grab one more. and action. This is very interesting. It's making me think of an interaction I had this morning with a lady at a coffee shop. We were talking about coffee, and um she's like, sometimes I'm all gas, no brakes, but like right now it feels like feet are on both pedals where it's just like spinning. And that's, yeah, action and contentment are very interesting coming out together, where it's like oh, that's what this is. You've become so unstuck in your life, right? You've broken free from this pattern, this relational pattern. And what spirit is really showing you is like your free will again, where you can choose where you go, who you talk to, when you take action, when you rest, right? And you're content. Like, not in this way that's settling, but it's like, yeah, it's like you're back in the driver's seat of your life. Wow, you guys. I'm so proud of you. Tell me more about this revelation that's happening here, because it feels more profound than that. That just happens to be your baseline. We have the pilgrim coming out. Ooh, okay. They just showed me. Some of you guys must be gamers. I just saw like a D&D sheet where it's like you got past this level, so you can now put like stats and other blocks, and you put your stats in this like your stamina is what it feels like. You have more stamina to, and for me this is relating to capacity. This was all to strengthen your capacity to hold more. And there's an adventure that's awaiting. And it's interesting. I normally don't read from this book. I always relate the pilgrims to my childhood as a Mormon. Um, and I want to remove that lens and read what is said here just from Kim Krantz. The wanderer, the traveler, the apprentice. Oh, I heard you're now an apprentice of the universe. For the pilgrim, an outward journey is always an inward journey. This archetypal wanderer seeks wisdom, experience, and meaning in the farthest reaches of the globe and the deep regions of the spirit. Others will wonder when the pilgrim will settle down and claim a more conventional life. But the pilgrim knows that the heart belongs in motion, contentment and action. It's like that's what it is. You're they were like, no, you have to say it in one go. Contentment in like your movement, in your growth. And that's where these relationships made you feel bad for growing. Instead of celebrating you, and you're a type of individual, you're always going to outgrow people. You need to be in relationship. You might have 8th house placements. You need to be in relationships with people that celebrate your transformation. Pilgrim knows that the heart belongs in motion. Where there is motion, there's freedom, expansion, and growth. Responsibilities, social connections, and logistics lull us to sleep. Social conventions lull us to sleep, and soon the pilgrim becomes veiled in slumber of the day to day. Yet when this archetype awakens, it rallies our sense of adventure and leads us to the door of a new reality. With the pilgrim at your side, you will never lack courage, nor do you need amenity. Travel light and travel soon. Your spirit needs it. And then these cards were in my lap. We have the river, Althea, and the seed. Yeah, wow. They're really showing me you're at an entirely new plane of existence. And I feel very repetitive saying this, but it's important for you to like ground that in. I feel there might be some echoes of your past experience, like maybe survival mechanisms that are coming in that are going like, I can't, I can't, I can't, I can't, I can't. No, no, no. And that just soothing those, because the river is talking to you like, when you get into the river, you know you will be changed. And what I'm like, as we're in this reading, you've been in the river and you're being changed. And now there is a new seed to be planted. We're going to explore that thought. Just like the seed, I'm chasing the wonder. I unravel myself. Oh, in slow motion. I feel like the purpose of this reading is to confirm you are the fucking butterfly, guys. This is making me think of a beautiful person. I'm gonna put her YouTube over down below. Go check it out. This is Miss T, Miss Tessa. Um, oh my gosh, of like, yeah. And now I'm hearing the song Butterfly Season from Ella Langley. It's butterfly season, I'm finding my wings. Don't know where I'm going. The river again. Wow. Autumn time is really important for you. There's like big celebration in this card. Like celebrating, whoa. I almost feel like by autumn, you're actually going to see what I'm talking about here. Like seeing what spirit sees is what I heard. Where do you want to go from here, spirit? Like, I'm seeing nodding. This seed. You're okay. They keep showing me like this new level, new level unlocked, new level unlocked, new level unlocked. Oh, why do you keep doubting it? Why do you keep doubting it? Because you're familiar with the underworld. You're topside now, my love. And it's time for you to live your life. You're resisting acknowledging that you're good, that things are good now. Your guides are a little frustrated. They're coming through in that heated language. Okay. Can we deepen into the alchemy of like moving into this, like to support the person watching this here? Interesting. Smoke poked out for a moment and then jumped back in. So there's something about like illusion. Okay, we have Saturn and a wise salt and calcification. The integration of this is like, for some of you looking at your actual Saturn placement, some of you need to do a burning ritual of like old things and against nature. The integration of this is recognizing that you're in a completely new mode of operating. With Saturn here, it's like you've built a new firm foundation that really is honoring your wisdom. And Spirit's saying, keep in check. They're showing me a check engine light. Keep in check those moments where you're burning yourself out by, okay, they're saying going back to like the old operating system. Like what I'm seeing is like when you shift back, it's like going into like you're going like you've gotten a pace going. They're trying to compare it to cars, but I don't really know cars that well. There's something about like you'll try to like, you're used to driving a manual, but you're on cruise control. And so you're like panicking, trying to control the trajectory. And it's like, can you just, I heard like cruising altitude, like you're chilling. It's a new level. I don't know what else to tell you. This is such a repetitive reading. I think I'm just going to end it there, actually, like trusting that. Okay. They do want me to finish with a gift. The gift is a new baseline. The card fell on the ground, so this is going to be important. We have citrine. This is the gift, and this is probably what you've been desiring to hear. Your hard work is going to pay off. You are successful presently and will continue to be successful. Okay? All right. I love you guys. I have a few natal chart readings left for the month of August, and a big thing, big announcement. For the eclipses, we have an eclipse portal coming up in August. I have opened up the inner circle and we'll be closing the doors when the eclipse portal starts, which is the 12th. Yep. August 12th. So the doors are open. Come join. Come sit with us during that time. The eclipse portal from the 12th to the 27th is a very intense astrological time. It tends to be, if you've ever sat in ceremony with plant medicine, it's very similar. If you haven't, come be held, in the sense of you don't have to do it alone. You don't have to be alone in that. I will be holding the energetic container and holding you all in this transformational process and understanding what is moving through. All right. I love you guys so much.